Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellen and in this video I'm going to be going over my September TBR or to be read list. So in September I plan to participate in 2 buddy reads. One is continuing with Breasts and Eggs by Miyako Kawakami. I'm going to be continuing to read this with Prashanti from Literary Musings. I'll link her channel down below. At the time of filming, I am about halfway through. So this is a buddy read that I'm doing with her. We don't have a specific timeline on when we want to finish this, so I'm just carrying this over. I'm currently listening to this on audiobook, so whenever I have a chance, I'm listening to this one. And I am also about halfway through Warbreaker. So sadly, I couldn't finish these 2 books in the month of August, but I'm just going to be working my way through and hopefully finishing in the first part of September. And because I didn't finish Warbreaker, I did not get to Mistborn yet by Brandon Sanderson. As far as I know, this book is about if the bad guy won. A hero tried to go against the bad guy, the hero lost, and now the bad guy has been ruling for a long time. And now a new group of good guys are trying to take over. So that is what I know about this one. I have the whole trilogy, so I really want to get started on this whenever I finish Warbreaker. And what I read of Warbreaker so far, I really enjoy it. I really like how we get 3 perspectives, sometimes 4, depending on, where we're at in the story. Sometimes we hear from another character, and he's interesting as well. His name is Vasher. So if you've read it, you kind of know what I'm talking about. I'm really interested in this magic system as well, so I'm eager to hear about this magic system because I hear like the Mistborn. Is this the one where they ingest metals? I am not quite sure, but I know he has a whole universe called the Cosmere, and these all are kind of interconnected as far as I understand, so I'm really excited to get to Mistborn. The next book I want to get to is another recommendation I got from my grandparents, and that is The Beach House by Mary Alice Monroe. This is a book about a daughter in her 40s, I believe, and she is finally going to visit her mom in the South. I believe one of the Carolinas, I'm not quite sure, but she is going back to visit her mom after a long period of time of not talking, and it's just kind of going about giving people second chances, especially with family, and that's all I really know about it. My grandma raved about this series. I guess there's several books in this series already, and she raved about this one, so I knew I had to give it a chance. So that's another book I plan to read in September. The next book I have is The Wolf of Orin Yaro by K.S. Veloso. I saw this being raved about by Elliot Brooks, and I'll link her channel down below. I heard this and I just knew I was interested, and when I was at the store, I saw the first sentence. I'll just read it really quick. It says, "They call me the bitch queen, the she-wolf, because I murdered a man and exiled my king the night before they crowned me." And after I read that, I was like, yes, I just have to read this. This looks so interesting. So hopefully I have enough time to get to this one because this one just sounds so good and I would love to get started on this series. Another series I plan to start is Because of the Nerdy Narrative. I'll link her channel down below. Leslie from that channel, she raves about this series. She actually just finished it, and she just has book 4.5, The Wind Through the Keyhole, left, I believe. So she was raving about The Gunslinger by Stephen King. This is part of the Dark Tower series, and I didn't really know that Stephen King wrote a book series, let alone a fantasy book series. So this really intrigued me, and my library had it. So I'm hoping to get to this one as well. This one actually is pretty short and the font isn't too big, so I'm hoping that I can also squeeze this in. The last book on my TBR list, which I know this is very, very ambitious considering my lifestyle and everything like that, but these are all the books that I'm really interested in that I really want to get to. So I just thought I'd push myself, why not? And this one is also part of a buddy read from Ciara Foster's channel. I'll link her channel down below as well. Starting September 1st, she is doing a buddy read or a read along for It by Stephen King. I only started the first little bit last year. I actually got this for my birthday last year from my parents. And then this book just intimidates me. I mean, it's ginormous. But Ciara Foster is doing a read along for this starting September 1st and going into October 23rd, I believe. She even made a Discord for it. So I will link Ciara Foster's video with this read along announcement down below so you can watch it yourself. And she has the link to the Discord if you're interested in joining in. But this way, we're reading it with a bunch of other people. We're reading it in pretty much a 2-month span, so it's not as daunting. And then she broke up the Discord by chapters and parts, so that way when you reach a certain point, you can discuss it with other people. So I thought that would be really fun to do. So that way, maybe I can finally tackle It by Stephen King, and I can just read a little bit every day or every other day and get through this. I did watch the first part of the movie. I didn't watch the second part yet of the new movie, so maybe when I finish this, I can convince my husband to watch it with me. So that is it, guys. That is what I plan to read in September. I know it's really ambitious. Realistically, I'm not expecting myself to finish all these, but I'm really hoping I can at least start all of them. So we shall see. What are you guys reading in September? Are any of these books on your TBR list, or have you read these before? Please comment down below. I'd love to talk about them with you. And please like and subscribe so you can see more videos from me. Until next time, guys,